I don't think anybody heard what I was saying for like the last, I'd say a minute. So let's see. I think my microphone was actually muted that whole time. We can't hear you. Thank you, Tom. Now you can hear me. Vito, I think you can hear me now. Oh, that's embarrassing, but hey, I'm still learning here. Okay, so we're going to start that over again. I'm sorry, everybody that's just joining right now. You're going to have to like fast forward through that part. All right, so let me get back to it. Flash News, Monday, October 11th. Flash News with Bobby Fazio. Jam-packed weekend of racing, like always. And this is brought to you by Class Racing Today. Let me start this over real quick, all right? Real quick. Let's go to that. Let's go to that. Not that. I don't want that. That is pretty cool, though. Sounds like a nice 4-speed going down the track. I really enjoy that. But what I do want you guys to do is hit us up at classracingtoday@gmail.com if you need a hat, if you need anything. All right, as always, back to my sponsors. Drag Insights. Flash News is brought to you on a weekly basis by Drag Insights. Go to app.draginsights.com. Track yourself and your opponents. Search by their name, by their car number, and find out a lot of things about them. Very helpful. All right, so app.draginsights.com, and it's free right now. All you have to do is register, username and password, email address, and your password. All right, so Drag Insights, app.draginsights.com. If you're on a phone, if you're on a desktop, you can just go to draginsights.com and hit the login button in the top right corner. All right. Also, brought to you by Gutters by Design, Tim Stickles, Stock Eliminator Z-Max Champion. Hit Tim Stickles up, Gutters by Design, 603-953-4640. Based out of New Hampshire, serving the New England area. Thank you, Tim Stickles. Also brought to you by Artisan Coffee, the Artisan Coffee team. They have a couple Pro Stock cars, and you can go to coffeebyartisan.com, sign up for their race team, get a free hat, get a free shirt, and a 15% discount off of your coffee purchase. All right, thank you, Artisan Coffee. And everybody's favorite drag race team, especially down in the Texas area, Lupe Tortilla. Go to texmex.com. You were all just in that area racing a national event. I hope somebody went there and went up to their pit and possibly got a margarita. All right, so thank you to the sponsors. Now let's just go back to my beautiful face. Okay, we had a lot of stuff going on this weekend. I hope you can all hear me right now. We hear you now. Thank you, Walt. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Steve. And thank you, Tom. All right. So unfortunately, I messed up. So I've been doing Flash Newses at like 9 o'clock Eastern time where I am. I'm in New Jersey on Monday nights, but I feel like there hasn't been a whole lot of live interaction the last couple times. I think it's just too late. So I'm going to try and start doing them a little bit earlier. And I see a good amount of people watching right now, so that makes me feel good about myself. So let's get into it. Where were we? Ennis, Texas. The NHRA Fall Nationals. Whew. All right. I've been wanting to go to that track. I still haven't been there. The Texas Motorplex, owned by Billy Meyer. It's like a stadium type of deal. So one of these years. Top qualifiers in Stock Eliminator. Jimmy Hidalgo, Sr. In the G Stock Automatic. 1991 Corvette. I've had the pleasure of losing to this car in Gainesville before in a close race. For anybody that cares. Okay, he went 11 flat with a 1 on a 12 flat index. He was 999 under. Congrats, Jimmy Hidalgo. And then in Super Stock, Greg Stanfield in the GTJ Automatic 87 Camaro. Now, is this like that L98 combo? He's 101.2 under the index, 978.8 on a 1080. Now, I feel like this thing has gone a second under a couple times this year, this combo. So somebody comment and let me know if I'm right and accurate in saying that, because it means a review is going to be triggered at the end of the year. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's in store for that combo, if that's even the combo. Okay, who won? Oh, yeah. We all know who won, right? Brenda Grubbs put a stop to the Emmons brothers. They were unstoppable. She takes out Jam and Jerry Emmons. So Brenda has a 69 Camaro. Jerry Emmons has a 69 Camaro. Brenda Grubbs is in AA stock automatic, whereas Jam and Jerry is in A stock automatic. There's a picture of Brenda's car. So Brenda dials a 1002, and she nails the tree. 004 on the lights. Jammin' Jerry dials a 1029, and he's 035 on the tree, so she had an advantage, and she ran 10.018 on a 10.02, breaking out by 2 thou, whereas Jerry Emmons ran 10.24.2 on a 10.29 dial, breaking out by 48 thou. So congratulations, Brenda Grubbs, getting the win in a double breakout. And I believe that was her third national event win. She has two cars, very, very similar looking, red 69 Camaros in stock eliminator and super stock. And she travels with husband Bill and their dog. I can't remember their dog's name. I was going to say Chuck, but I know that's Craig Gualtieri's dog. So, sorry, Brenda, I can't remember the dog's name, but congratulations on your amazing win, taking out one of the best in Jerry Emmons. Okay, in super stock. This was a tough call here. I know Walt Walker, I believe, is the one that always puts up the who you got in the final post. And to be honest with you, I gotta take credit for this one. I went with Jimmy Hidalgo. I don't know if he's won yet this year, and I know this kid does not go a year without winning a national event. So it looked like he had the least amount of votes on that page, and I put one in there for you, Jimmy Hidalgo Jr. So let's see. Jimmy Hidalgo has a Superstock G Automatic 1999 Firebird. He took out another one of the Emmons brothers, Harvey Emmons III, who I think that's Speedy Emmons. I mean, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to get this down one of these years. But Jimmy Hidalgo, as we said, the Firebird, dialed 982, has an 010 light, and runs 978.7, breaking out by 33,000. So it was a breakout round for stock and super stock this final round. Harvey Emmons has a GTF automatic 2005 Cavalier, dials a 976, goes 039 on the tree, and runs a 972.4, breaking out by 36,000. So by 3 thousandths, Jimmy Hidalgo takes the win in a double breakout. Congratulations, Jimmy Hidalgo Jr. is a multi-time national event champion. And the dog that Brenda and Bill have is Charlie. All right. Jerry Emmons had won 15 rounds in a row until that final. And Brenda put a stop to that. Hey, this weekend, I was up to like 8 or 9 rounds in a row until Joe Hurtline put a stop to me. So I was halfway toward Jerry Emmons' feat, if you will. But congratulations to the winners in Ennis, Texas. Now we move to, let's go to Division 1. Let's go to my neck of the woods here and talk about Rising Sun, Maryland. So that's where we were. Cecil County Dragway, Rising Sun, Maryland. I argue it is one of the fastest, if not the fastest track in the country, downhill, and we were expecting some really cool and crisp fall weather. We didn't totally get it, though. But I did predict a mineshaft stock eliminator qualifying field, and I was right in saying that. The number one qualifier was Ken Kopecky, an E-stock automatic. He's got a 1971 Dodge Demon, and he went 1081 under the 1170 index. He went 1061.9. He is always fast. Everybody knows he's fast. Super stock, Jeff Eastburn, who likes to take the number one spot. He's got that beautiful, I believe it was an ex-Phil Kakuza 2008 Cobalt GTJ automatic. He went 117.1 under the index. So 1080 index, he went 962.9. I don't know what combo's in there. I think it's a 305, but he was awfully close to hitting that trigger. But congrats on the number one qualifying, Ken and Jeff. So in Stock Eliminator, you all may have heard, we had an exciting heads-up final round, AA stock automatic final round between Todd Hoven and Anthony Fetch. Todd Hoven gets the win. He's got a 1965 Dodge Coronet Hemi 426, and he went 957.1 at 137 miles an hour. That's 112.9 under the 1070 AA stock automatic index. Anthony Fetch gave it everything he had. He has the PC Richard & Son 69 Camaro with the 427 in it. Cuts a nice 018 light, and he was chilling and icing and taking oil out, and he was doing whatever he could. We were expecting a nice close final. Unfortunately, Anthony put a little too much power to the ground and blew the tires off. So the win went to Todd Hoven. Congratulations, Todd. Beautiful car. Great guy. Great family. And that is Todd's second divisional win this year. He won the Maple Grove Divisional, and he won this one here. So we will have to see. He's probably up there in the Division 1 point standings. Super stock went to Pat Glade. Now, let me tell you a little story about Pat Glade here. He's got a 1985 Buick Somerset GTG automatic. He did not start the weekend out right. He was so frustrated on Friday qualifying. He was having a little bad luck. His brake pedal, I believe the rod came out of the master cylinder, like the clip or whatever holds that thing in there, fell out after a burnout. Thank God, after the burnout, and not while he was going 135 miles an hour down the track. He fixed it. I believe it happened again in a burnout or in the pits or something, and he said, I'm going home. That's enough of this. I'm sick of this day. I'm just not having any luck. Well, I guess he regained his composure. He knows how to fix everything. He's a hell of a guy. He helps everybody when they need to fix something. I'm told, one of the first guys to help a lot of our Division 1 friends. He's good friends with Perrone, James Perrone, Joe Lisa, etc. There were so many people in his winner circle picture. I was in it. We were all happy for him. But he gathered himself. He fixed that brake problem. And here he goes all the way to the final round, wins his first final at a divisional event. And we were all happy for him. He has, like I said, GTG automatic, 85 Buick Somerset, dialed a 978, was not not an all-star on the tree, at a 111 light, and went a 973.7, but it did not matter as Paul Ritchie in the 1998 Dodge Avenger Superstock A modified. Fast car, dialed 8 flat, but he went way red, 68 red, and then shut it off. So congratulations, Patrick Glade, and way to go, Paul Ritchie. Now we move out to Las Vegas, the Strip in Las Vegas. What happened out there? You guys had 2 races out in Las Vegas. Thursday, Friday divisional, Saturday, Sunday divisional, and our number 1 qualifier at the first race, a C-stick car, Tony Hernandez, 1965 Corvette, goes 1022 under the adjusted 1154 index. He went 1051.8. Nice car too, I'm sure. I wish I had a picture of it. Superstock, how about this one? David Stark, a Superstock V Experimental, 1959 Volkswagen Carmen Ghia. I wish I had a picture of this car. I probably could have found one if I went on Google. 111.3 under the 1180 index, goes 1068.7. Oh my God, a 59 Carmen Ghia V Experimental. I haven't seen an experimental car at our races in a little while here. The win of the event, stock eliminator, went to Chris Hall and a 1970 Camaro. Let's get Chris's picture up here. That green Camaro. Vegas was mean and green. And Chris Hall, I've seen this car in the winner circle before. B-stock automatic, 70 Camaro, dials 1066, cuts an 025 light, and runs a 1098.5 because the driver in the other lane, the slow roller, Bill Connors, 1980 Plymouth Horizon, dialed it, so front-wheel drive stock, dialed in at 1768. Anybody that's been on the West Coast at any event has seen this car. It says slow roller on the side. Unfortunately for Bill, he went way red, 63 thou red, and that huge 7-second head start. That would have been a fun race. I don't know how Chris Hall, he cut a nice 025 light waiting there all day. Bill O'Connor ran a 1757.7. He broke out by a ton on his 1768 dial, but it did not matter as he went 63 red. Congratulations, Chris Hall in the 70 Camaro. In Superstock, Randy Logie in the yellow 1972 Demon. He got the win. Superstock K automatic over Jimmy DeFrank. Always a killer. So Randy Logie dials 1077, goes dead on with a 0, and cuts an 023 light. Nice 23 thou package. Jimmy DeFrank in the Superstock C modified 2010 Cobalt dials 909. He also goes dead on 8. Cuts an 034 light. So Randy Logie gets the win. Congratulations, Randy. I know there's Randy Logie, there's Chad Logie, and Mike Logie. I don't know, brothers, father, son, uncles. Somebody comment and let me know for future reference. Hopefully I can get out to the West Coast for the Vegas or Pomona race this year and meet all these people in person. All right, race number 2. Bob Gullett is the number one qualifier in Stock Eliminator from Canada. He's finally allowed to come over and race, and he didn't waste any time. So, Bob Gullett, F-Stick, what's he got? A 68 Nova here. He goes 1098.1 on the 12 flat index, 1019 under the index. And then in Superstock, David Stark repeats in that Superstock V Experimental 1959 Volkswagen Carmen Ghia. This time he goes a little bit quicker. He goes 113.3 under the index, 1066.7 on the 1180. Congratulations, Bob and David. And then in Stock Eliminator, Scott Burton gets the win. He's got the Cobra Jet Mustang, 2010 Factory Stock D. He dials a 987, nails the tree 006, and runs a 988.9. He beats C.W. Hoffer, who is in G Stock Automatic, 73 Firebird, dials an 1144. He nails the tree 017 also and runs an 1148, so he was 400ths off his dial. He's on the brakes, only going 105 miles an hour. You know, maybe spot dropping, hoping that Scott Burton would break out, but it did not happen. Scott Burton gets the win. Congratulations, Scott. And then in Superstock, familiar name, Justin Lamb takes the win. He's got a factory Superstock B 2020 Camaro. He nails the tree also. 006, he dials an 835, runs an 845 with a 3. Coasting because Tom Armanino in the 68 Camaro Superstock G Automatic went 027 red. Tom dialed a 981. Looks like he runs it out and goes 983.5. Unfortunately, the run was over as soon as he went 27 red. So congratulations, Justin Lamb, on yet another victory. All right, so that was a fun weekend of racing there again. Just wanted to let everybody know that, so I won the Nationals a month ago. So far, I have gotten paid my quickest contingency checks were VP Race Fuels, Summit. They came right away within 2 weeks of the event, and now Jegs was my third. So far, that's all I've gotten. 3 checks, Summit, VP, and now Jegs, in that order. I've gotten emails from Ford, Edelbrock, and Jessel for W9s. So they have made contact. I've got no answer from K&N. I've sent them pictures of my car from Thursday and Sunday. I've sent emails to their contingency website, and an employee that I know that works there kind of know, and haven't heard anything yet. So I'm hoping they'll come around because I still even I have their filters on the car. I got their stickers on the car. I was just in the moment and screwed up, and I hope that maybe they will have pity on me. All right, let's see if we can take a look at the points here. Stock Eliminator, Joe Santangelo still in first. Jerry Emmons in second. Wes Neely in third. Kyle Rizzoli in fourth. And Scott Burton in fifth. Wes Neely is pointed out. He can't do any more. Jerry Emmons has 2 more Nationals and 1 more Divisional he can run. Santangelo has 1 of each. He can still run. Kyle Rizzoli has 2 more Nationals and 1 Divisional. Scott Burton has 2 more Nationals he can run. Superstock, Ricky Decker still in the lead. Greg Stanfield second. Joe Santangelo third. Anthony Bertazzi fourth. Kent Hanley fifth. Ricky Decker can run 1 more Divisional. Greg Stanfield can run 3 more Nationals and 1 more Divisional. Santangelo can run 1 more National, 1 more Divisional. Bertozzi is claimed out. And Kent Hanley can run 2 more Nationals. All right. And then last but not least, where are we all headed this weekend? Well, we are having a national event in Bristol, Tennessee, the NHRA Thunder Valley Nationals. I've never been to this track. I really want to go. I heard it's really nice. Cutting to the side of a mountain, I believe, and higher altitude, so I think you have to tune accordingly. I don't know if the indexes are adjusted, though. Maybe somebody can comment and let me know there. And Division 7, let me see if I got this right. You guys have a divisional in Tucson, Arizona on the 15th and the 16th, so Friday and Saturday, and then on Sunday you have a national open. So a chance to get 2 grade points this weekend in Tucson, Arizona. And then in Division 3, there's a national open Saturday and Sunday in Indy, Lucas Oil Raceway. So Indianapolis, if you want to go out there. I know somebody might be going out there from our division to set a record, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. Remember, National Opens, there's no horsepower hits, so you can let it all hang out. No horsepower hits at the National Opens. Fine, I'm fine with that. But I do want the horsepower factors on at Indy. And I don't care what you say. You can comment and curse me out if you want. We'll keep it PG-13, all right? There was also rumors going around that of indexes being lowered. I don't know where I heard that, but I hope that's not true. I mean, that hurt me when I first started. I started out in SSL with an 1155 index. I was going 1130s. I was like, yay. I went like 1180 in my first pass. Then I went 1160. I was getting there. Got into the 1130s. And then that Christmas, they lowered my index from 1155 to 1125. And I was like, oh my goodness. So then we were in the 1120s for a while. And then finally, now we're going faster now. We're in the 1050s and 40s this past weekend. But I do feel like lowering indexes, all that does is hurt the guys at the bottom. The ones that come out and just try to, make the field, they can run the index. We have a couple of cool, nice, friendly drivers in D1 that are just, below the index, that are getting their feet wet. This shuts them out, okay? This doesn't, it hurts more people than it helps, I think. Feel free to comment about that. All right, guys, that's it. Today was Monday, October 11th. This is Flash News with Bobby Fazio. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you this Wednesday. We should have an episode for you Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Class Racing Today podcast. Hit us up for shirts, classracingtoday@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Class Racing Today. All right, everybody, have a good weekend. Safe travels if you are going to Bristol or Division 7, Tucson, Arizona, or Indianapolis Raceway Park. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good one.